Hi everybody, just coming along with a little card share in honour of World Card Making Day, which is today. So I've tried to use materials that are easy to find and to make fairly simple cards that can be dickied up with a bit of lace. Now, the lace I've used all came from a scraps bag from Scrimpy's Lace Closet on Zibbet. Now, I don't think Amanda, who's Mrs. Lace Closet, likes us to show her kits or anything like that online, but I can tell you there was at least 80 to 100 grams worth of lace in the bag I got, and it's really going very far, and it would be perfect for making bookmarks, lace cuffs, lace chokers, as well as cards. So I'm going to get on now and show you the cards. Now, I used plain white card, which is easily available, and this craft card, 5x7 craft card blanks, this is my favourite card size to work with. And I also use this 6x12 pack from the Works. There's a nice selection of good quality card in it, and each design comes in both plain and embossed versions, so you can play around with them and use the shine where you want it and leave it plain where you don't. So the first card I made is this one here. It's just a very simple 6x6 card, and this Hello Friends sentiment came with a freebie set of stamps from a magazine, and there again I've used a whole sheet from the 6x12 pack, folded it in half, and then strengthened it by adding another layer from the pack here. This is what I call Granny's wallpaper type design. And these three flowers, they're asters from a Spellbinders die set. I think they're called aster flower toppers or something like that. I've added a little butterfly here. He's from a little package you get, Anita's Range, I think it's called. And that's the inside. There again, using the card from the 6x12 pack. This little flower here comes from Scrimpy's, comes from the lace bag. And this lace here, this large blue lace, also came from the lace bag, as well as the flowers. Now this is the lace. Now there's only about 3 or 4 inches of it left, but each lace in the bag, there was at least 12 inches of it, so there's plenty to work with. And the flowers too came in a trim, and you just cut them up. So that's the first one. Wouldn't be my favourite style of card, but I think it shows off the lace and the trims fairly well. The next card here isn't my ideal style either, but it's plain white card with some of the card from the pack, and I've got it the wrong way around, sorry. It's a gatefold card with the band here on the front going across. You open it up like this, and I've used it to kind of show off this trim, this kind of iridescent trim from Scrimpy's. I've put the trim across the top with more flowers cut out of Scrimpy's trims, and I put it down the side here as well, just a little fun touch and to give a bit more fibre for the card. This card would do well for Fibre Fridays as well. And these two roses here, they are not from Scrimpy's, they're from my own make. Those are little roses I make on my embroidery machine. And I've added two butterflies. I kind of die cut them and layered them up, and then put a bit of glitter paper underneath them. They're a Dove Crafts die that I bought from Jo Price on Facebook. She's a Facebook page where she sells lovely dies and handmade flowers. So once again, a very easy card. This is just the back. It took 1 or 2 sheets of the 6x12, which was only about this part here. It had £4 sterling on it, which means it was probably €5 or €6 here in Ireland. So the next card now will be more my style of thing, nice, and I love craft card and I love kind of mucky bits and pieces. So there again, first of all, I just cut part of the card away. That's the inside of it. I cut this bit here off. Well, it's gone, you can't see it. And then I used a mask to give a bit of colour here, colour and interest here. And then I just layered up some of the trims. There's coffee coloured lace. There's a ribbon, kind of a sewing with sewing designs on it, a heart ribbon, and some broderie and glaze here in the end. And then the inside of the card, I've put these little hearts. Everything, all the trims are from the Scrimpy's lace scrap bag, sorry. And this is an old Prima paper pad that I'm trying to use up. I've kind of covered the inside with it so that you have something to write your messages or your greetings on. I've left most of the cards blank because I don't know what they'll be used for yet. And then I put a little strip of the ribbon here as well to add a bit more interest. And I will be neatening it off sooner or later when I can find my scissors. So that's more my style of card, but my favourite card I've left to last, and it's the 5x7 craft card blank again. This time used landscape, I think they call it when you use it like this, and as you can see, lots of Scrimpy stuff on it. There's this lovely lace here. First of all, I backed it with a bit of tea-dyed paper, then I put a tea-dyed doily, paper doily, and then I let fly with the lace. There is some coffee coloured lace here and some bits of lace appliques that I cut up. They all came from the bag. They're not stuff, none of this is stuff I bought by the yard or the metre. So there's a cut up applique here and here, a massive big one here in the centre. Wait, I can see if I can find more of it. And I've also used this on one of the lace cuffs I made for Fibre Friday. So if you go back one or two videos, you'll see the lace cuffs done with this. So I've got great value out of this particular scrap bag. And once again, I've put a little crochet flower, something I made myself. I like to put a personal touch on nearly all my cards, and a flat back in the middle of it. And then inside, it just has some more of that paper pad I'm trying to use up so that you can write your greeting on it. So as I said, this would be my favourite. And this card took literally minutes to make. The two craft cards, because they're my style and they're my favourite type of cards, they took me minutes to make. The only time I wasted was time spent kind of looking for things. The actual assembly, you know, they're so easy and they look so rich and so lush. So please, if you're interested in lace at all, don't think paper crafting or card making is something that's not you. Don't think that you're just a fibre crafts person or a sewing person and that paper crafts are something other people do. Just combine the two. When you combine 2 or 3 crafts together in a project, you get a brilliant result. But just thinking of yourself as a painter or a paper crafter or somebody who works in mixed media, it's very limiting. At least that's my theory, and that's my gospel for today, folks. That's my sermon. So I leave you, and maybe make a card over the weekend and maybe donate it to a charity. I know some of the ladies here, that's what they do with their cards, and I'll probably be donating my cards to an animal charity that I make stuff regularly for. They hold auctions online every 2 or 3 months. And there's a lot of charities that would be glad of something small like a card, like every penny or every cent counts with a charity. So please get making and combine your crafts and enjoy yourselves and have a great weekend. Bye.